customary marriage is under the custom. Okay, now there are so many things that are done by custom. Those are those things she's going to observe it. Let us clarify her stance of marriage. Is she married under the act? Is she married under the custom? She's married under the act. There's no way you will enjoy the benefit of the act. You're going to go by the benefit of the customary marriage and the instructions that are bound by it. So that's the first attack. The first attack is supposed to be to challenge that marriage.
Yeah, but it is right now. When if they want to determine and discuss the issue of the DNA, then that will come into play. You know that, as baby mama, not as a wife. They have to clarify that she's a baby mama.
Well, I do.
From nowhere, but they didn't go very big.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Justice for Mohbad.
Yeah, we can hear. You know,
Justice for Immoral.
Guys, you people should go and ask your forefathers why they were so stupid. Why they allowed
No cussing, no. He said, Pram boy, let me see if I'll see him. Let me see if I'll bring him now.
Go to what
Let's join in. Thank you.
And they didn't accomplish it. You leave the case now, you go mad. They will render you crazy, render you mad. So
I just want us to.
You must be asking questions and things done. For example, now, the last hearing, they were in the court, okay? The DNA, they said the judge traveled. Just imagine. This is how they will start with this case. And why did those lawyers not call them out? If they know that they cannot, they're not going to preside over the case. I mean, let an available magistrate run the case. You can request for a new one. Because if this magistrate stuff like this, believe me, that's telling that magistrate might be part of the game of DNA to keep DNA case going forever. We have not even started. Okay? You already know that the legal system in Nigeria is always to stop blaming legal system. You know that. The right thing. That's when you come into the social media, right? No, Papano, let's clear it without being aggressive. Papano, when the judge traveled suddenly, who knew he has a case? And he did not even hand over that case to another judge. Whose person's fault here? Is the legal system? That's what I'm telling you. I said we have check and balance. It's just like, for example, you go to the police station and police abuse you, get out, do whatever, do this, whatever. Okay? Don't just leave it like that. There are other means you can follow to suffer that policeman. Take that means. Follow it up. Paprano, but it's also possible that when you give up from them, you encourage them to do more. Paprano, you also know that it's not right that we see aggressive without a second trial. Judges can be sent to prison. Do you know so? Of course.
Thank you. Please like and love. Oh. As you are coming in, like. If you don't like it, the video will not go far. Please like it. Thank you. Please like and love. Oh. As you are coming in, like. If you don't like it, the video will not go far. Please like it.
No, you want to like and it doesn't work like that. Oh my God, it doesn't work like that. Okay? We are bringing culture and good mind into legal things. It doesn't work like that. In legal proceedings, just for example, if you're in a functioning country, I don't know, you're in America, okay, you have a case, and they say the judge traveled, and they didn't allocate the case to a different judge. You have to take action so it doesn't happen again. You don't see somebody committing crime, you give them chance. You say, let's forgive, let us see when maybe this was the beginning. You don't do that. Because the person will bring different style tomorrow. It's not going to be the same thing. You must put them on their toe at all time. Let them know that yes, it's a serious case. Okay, in the country in America, maybe you guys do like that. But it's not good for our own country here.
No. At least you have 7 days to notify the complainant and the defendant, the prosecutor and the defendant that you will not be available. I think it's 7 days.
Let us get things done well here.
So that if this is how it is done. If you notify us, then we can request, depending on how long you're going for, then we can request that another judge should be transferred to another person. Do you understand? Once we be notified, then we have the right to say another judge should be appointed to take over the case. You understand? But I don't know at what extent.
You'll be shocked that when you commit a crime, police will not give you one chance. They will not say, let's buy you another chance. Maybe it's because of they will judge you, even though since judge you are forgiven. When you commit the crime, they will judge you. They will not forgive you any chance. So when they to commit the crime, put to judge them. Use the law against them.
We're talking about legal. We're talking about learned people here.
I'm saying that what that judge did is against the law. Let them take it up against her. Simple. There's no chance unless it's not against the law. Let them check. If what she did was against the law, if it was supposed to be right, let them take it up. No chance. You understand what I'm saying now?
I understand. No, okay,
unless what she did
is constitutional.
Action, there's an offense. For every offense, there's an act of law that guides it. If whatever that she did, okay, is constitutional, let them check the act of law and take it against her. Simple. So the next judge that is coming for the case will be very aware that come. I just want to say, can you hear me? I'm saying that being that these people are that they are learned people, it happens in the court. It happens every day. They are used to it. They have been to court more than 15, 20 years. These things happen. I mean, it's not bad for them to hold on and give a second chance. It is not a bad idea. I don't understand this. For people that are learning, it's not for us, it's not for myself, it's not for yourself. I understand what you're saying. If they've done something, if she has done something wrong, either he or she, since there's a law that she has done is not right, unless what she has done is not, it's not an offense. If they check it that it's an offense, she didn't do the right thing. Let them put her on her toe, discipline her. The judge traveled. They just told us that. In fact, we didn't even get the full history because this is why we were talking about maybe PR to briefing us. Some people said there was Oro. Because of Oro, they could not do it. Some said there was they just traveled. We don't even know which one in between. Actually, there was Oro last week in the Ikorodu. But there was still in question. Yeah, it was just one day something. It didn't last the whole day. It didn't stop some part of the corridors. When was the day? When was it to school? When was the day? I think that was until Tuesday or Wednesday or so. Wednesday was just one day. It was just one day. It's not something that lasted the whole day. I have a house in the corridor and people live there. Now, for people that are learning, what I'm saying is, we should have transferred the case to another magistrate. To another person, yes. But now, see, something becomes bad. Don't forget. That's how this our judge should travel. This our corona judge should travel November, and said she'll be coming back March. And that's when if you read that CTC down. You see where she kept talking about her travel, and that's why the No, Papa, that is retreat. That is a retreat. That is a government-funded trip she took. She didn't go for vacation. That is a retreat. As a magistrate lawyer, they have a retreat. They go for training to brush up their stains for a couple of weeks or days. Why were our people calling for inquest to resume when they know that it's going to be March? I don't know. Papa, you know that at the point, see, let me not lie to you. There were so many misconceptions from the onset.
from the beginning, from the day Mohbad died to the day to up to today, there's different misconceptions.
Inquest they are saying that they bring back. We also say that they bring back inquest.
I don't know that one. What I'm just saying is that for the benefit of people that are learning, if the judge says that she's going, now we don't have the fact. Maybe she's going for a retreat. Maybe she has a and she has to travel suddenly emergency. That could be overlooked. Maybe she has health issues that came up suddenly. Maybe she has scheduled the appointment and it came up before the scheduled time. Anything, she can have any ground. You understand? But what I'm saying is the legal team knows best. We can only say a little bit, but not so much.
Our wife, they know best.
Government, right? If you are not charged, you must transfer the case to someone else. That's what I'm saying. I know. Once she's not available, she's supposed to transfer it. That's what I'm saying. Even the system where I did, you go notify the prosecuting team and the defendant that I'm going to be traveling. Do you want to wait or you want to transfer? It is your choice now to transfer it. It is your job. It is your right to transfer it to another judge. You understand? But in this case, what I'm saying is that most of us, we don't know much law until this Mohbad, Justice for Mohbad started. And looking at the circumstances of the system in Nigerian government, some of us don't even know much about how Nigerian government operates until now. When police will not give you police profusely. The woman have seen our representative. That is why she can do the way she does. She has seen our representative. She's not capable enough. That's why she does that. Okay. So you say if it was Sam that was at the court that day, she would not have. Definitely, the judge would definitely make the suggestion to transfer someone else. Yes. But anyway, it is so rude and bad that they have to hear that information the day of the court, the day of the sitting anyways. I mean, they are hearing that the court case has been adjourned on the date of the sitting. I mean, she can even take 10 minutes to hear the case behind the bench. Even 2 days before. I'm telling you, people do it. You can hear the case behind the bench. If you can talk the prosecuting and the defendant, can you come in, let's hear this case before we go on? Or do you think we should wait and everything? Oh, I mean, people do it. I need a chance to hear this case before I travel. I have to travel. And they do it behind the bench. Both parties will come sit down in the office. They talk about it. It's just that's why I'm saying that the more we talk about this thing, the more things we learn. The more we talk about it, the more things we learn, the more things that comes out. They are hearing about an adjournment on the day of the sitting. That is totally wrong. I accept that. Ma. That is to tell us that these people, they know what they are doing. Because you and I, we know that even if you want to do anything at your place of work, you have to give them notice. 2 weeks notice, yes. If she cannot give them the notice that she's going on vacation or she will not be available on that day, they know what they are doing. It's just the game that is still in this game that we are talking about. Let me tell you something again. So for people that are here listening, the judge has accepted that the corona inquest should be moved forward, not all the once in a month anymore. But because of the fact that the only thing they want to do now is to cross-examine the pathologist. The pathologist said that they will not be available until 6 weeks. And what I expected the judge to do was that since the pathologist will not be available for cross-examination, then let's sit 2 weeks and let's sit 2 weeks before the pathologist is ready. Now, we are holding everything to 6 weeks when the pathologist is coming back from vacation. Now, this is what I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he also mentioned vacation, but the pathologist was the one that said he will not be available until 6 weeks for cross-examination. Mr. Bayo, let me just
people that are collecting salary, they can behave just like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a law that in the country that has law, yes, sir.
Hey,
Let me just point your face. You know what they did at Kurudu that very day, right? It was signed from court. The court, the judge knew that day is not going to be available. When they put that thing on that, they know because they must get a paper from the court before they can tell everybody to stay at home. Not take it for living.
Yeah. It is the same court. It is the same magistrate court that will approve the sit at home. It is the same magistrate court that will approve the sit at home. But that's the culture of that system.
Yes, they knew.
Anyways, Nigeria is such a bad. We have a bad system. We are just trying. Let me not lie to you. We are trying. If only that. If only we can just keep trying and don't get tired. It's just that we get tired and we get agitated because things. Most of us that belong to a better society, we see it differently. The people that are in that society, they already know. Imagine a landlord, a tenant is owing rent for a year, 2 years, and the case of eviction is in court for 3 years, and the tenant is still owing for the 3 years plus the 2 years is owing because the case is in court. Now the judge now ruled in favor, and they said that yes, you are going to leave that property, then you are going to pay the 5 years you've owned. Now you've owed more than 5 million. So the judge is asking you, how do you want to pay the 5 million? You say you pay 50,000 every month. You can imagine the system. 5 million, 50,000 every court case. Papa, just say tenant is owing me. Landlord, tenant is owing me. The court heard that case for 3 years and allow the tenant to be living in that house without paying.
But even the 50,000 is much. What if you say that it's 20,000 you can afford from the salary?
You can imagine. And the landlord don't get choice. If you carry the case, go court again. No be him go still pay. That's I'm telling you, that is the system. They are so used to that system in Nigeria. They are so used to it. Forget to. When they wanted to do case with people, the Nigerian police, when they wanted to do case of the girl that killed the rich man, they put a picture. They were giving us every week update. I don't know who remember that Igbo girl that killed that rich man, that took money and everything. They were giving us every week update. They were displaying the girl every week. It don't reach Mohbad now. I'm a carpenter now. The last update we have from the police 8 months ago, going to 9 months. That is the last update we have from the police. Because the carpenter became. And we said, oh, see, just that country. I mean,
even this small girl, what's her name? Is it Brittany or what is her name? Her case was not long like this. That girl that was electrocuted in school, that small.
Oh, that small girl. Now, rich man gets them now.
Yes. They did the autopsy fast. The autopsy was conducted fast.
The autopsy and the total was reviewed, and they said no. This is. They killed the case underground. Nothing more. We don't hear anything again.
The mother has to go
because the school is a rich man. It's a rich man's school. It's a rich man's school.
And so, that won't happen. And up to today, people still take their children to that school.
The school never closed down. The school, they had to fight for almost 2 weeks before they could shut down the school.
We still have
they have to shut down the school. They have to shut down the school for 2 weeks. They have to fight to shut down the school. So the system is just bad. The problem why we are here today is because
let me tell you, Bayo, before that school can continue to operate now, you will know that you will know how much the owner of the school have spent to the government.
I've spent and is making. That's why that school still continues.
So that the school will not be closed down. And because of the corrupt country that we are, the government allowed the school to continue.
To keep running. Somebody died. You did not shut it down for 2 months. You did not shut it down for 2 years. You shut it down for only 2 weeks. So there's a powerful movement somebody is doing. We hope. I mean, I'm not supposed to say this, but you know, I wish I can say this though. There's a powerful movement right now by a powerful person in Nigeria, and do you know that this powerful movement, some powerful people turned it down. Some powerful people. This movement is about justice for Mohbad. It was what the law says they should do. Do it. They did it. And it got to it. And the funniest part is that they are saying it to your face. They are not scared. They don't care. If you want to do this one, I beg. This is not be waiting. This is not what we want right now. I beg. Now, to the person they die. Imagine. You are following the law. You have taken all the steps to find justice for Mohbad. And the people that you are going to meet are telling you, now to the person they die. Is this what will make Nigeria a better one? They are not lying. They said it to their faces like this. I wish I can just say it out. Imagine leaving everything useless, rendering every effort they've made. But just one statement, they render all the efforts, everybody's morale down. A lawyer was involved. Okay, what did the lawyer go do? When a lawyer wrote an application to the authority that this step needs to be taken, and they said, okay, don't worry, they received the letter, and they said, come back the next day. They went there yesterday, Monday, right? Yesterday was Monday, right? Yeah. They went there yesterday, and they give them the letter back. Say, now this one, and today person they die. Now today person they die. Is this one will make Nigeria good? Is this now because of this one you want to? Is this one you want to start another walabi? You are okay. Now you want to start another problem, right? You want to start another problem. You can imagine.
Can you imagine?
Look at the act of unprofessionalism. Okay. I don't blame anybody. I blame the government. Person died for inside house. Look at Wumi CTC. She said that they asked her, Fadile asked her, that the clot of blood, where is it? You know what she said? He said, even the cloth, the bed sheet of the cloth, my mother-in-law or my brother-in-law used it to sleep for 1 week after my husband was buried. Alamala was put in the context of that answer. The bed sheet of blood and evidence. Wumi said it is in the inquest, it is in the CTC. They asked her that we've heard about the cloth of blood and this and that. What about the clothes? And Wumi said there is no blood on the clothes too, because that is the same clothes my mother-in-law and or my brother-in-law used to sleep for 1 week after my husband was buried. That means
most people they don't know the meaning of that. So that
yes.
It's how to demand solve it.
Actually,
if it's your money to be mosita, to be already, who have been from Baba Lowo. But ọmọ yẹn ọmọ yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sunkún lóru wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sunkún lóru wọ́n wá gbé ọmọ yẹn ọmọbìnrin ọgbọ́n ọmọ yẹn lọ sọ́dọ̀ ìyá ìpìyà mi máa sunkún wọ́n wá lọ wò ó wọ́n kó lọ gba aṣọ ẹ̀ tó fò lóyún ọ̀sìn tó bẹ̀ sí táṣọ sábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì abẹ́ kó tó gbọ́mọ ẹ̀ sóní bẹ́ẹ̀dì kó bá kọ́kọ́ táṣọ sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà ẹ lọ́mọ ẹ bẹ̀ sí ó bá dákẹ́ láti máa sunkún o iṣẹ́ náà ṣe fún ìyàwó bá nìkan láti ṣe tó bá wọn.
Yeah, she said that it's in the citizen. So after Mohbad was buried, Mohbad slept in that house for over a week. Now, I now had it up when Baba Mohbad said that after Mohbad died, Mohbad was in the house and they were doing meeting with the lawyer. I now picked it. Baba said it in one interview that after Mohbad died, that could you believe that my Mohbad Alamala and the lawyer, they were having meeting in the house. And I pick it and I look at it. So that means it is true that Alabo said Alamala slept in that house a day after Mohbad was buried for over a week. Alabo said they slept in that house. He later go under lock and keep up to now. I remember a police officer committed suicide in Nigeria, in Ibadan. Recently, the same police officer that is assistant commissioner of police in that Pantio. This is two way that they had. The man committed suicide. The house, they were the one that find out the man committed suicide. They were the one that carried the man. They're the one that break the door down. Nobody, it is the police that find out. But yet, they locked down the house. They seal it up for proper investigation. And out of today, that house is still under lock, sealed. Somebody that commits suicide. But somebody that is a case of homicide, that you cannot unravel what killed this person. Even the police cannot say, this is what killed this person. You left that house open. What she saying to me, what you go monsoon? What you appeal with Mohbad? The same house. Mohbad pussy here. They also be cooking noodles. What she might get carrots? I do she might get carrots in the layer. A house where the owner died mysteriously. You are still going to be cooking fried rice, cooking noodles, playing music, smoking weed as usual. Do all of those things. I was saying they were there. I'm a good staircase. To buy good staircase, to buy bullet, to buy fed body on the bed. How does she feel though? Tell about you, to buy fed did you? How does she feel? Nigerian government did us a bad thing. They've done us. I mean, we should just learn. I hope we learn from this. Let me tell you one truth today. The people that are supporting Wunmi, 80%, 90% of them are outside Nigeria. Whatever that has happened to Wunmi, whatever that has happened to Mohbad, cannot happen to 85% of them. As I am like this, as I am like this, whatever that happened to Mohbad will never happen to me. And I know that 80% of us here, it can never happen to us. It's either we are strong, powerful, or we are financial, we are influential enough, or we are financially powerful enough to make sure stuff like this does not happen to us. And that is why they will feel comfortable to say that what Nigerian police is doing is good. Because they know that when it gets to their own time, they can buy that time. They can buy it also. Because what the police have done in this from the day one of this case is bad. And I want to say thank you to David Fadile. There is no way if they end that inquest tomorrow, there is no way that Shotubi will not recommend Wunmi to be on a charge sheet. She will catch a court case. She will catch negligence. There's no way. It has been established. Looking at that line of questioning, there's no way that she just gonna start. Don't see. There's no way she will not catch a case. Adra might not catch a case.
Bayo, don't be too hopeful for me. So that I will be.
See, let me tell you something. Now, let me know. Faithful God.
Okay, go ahead.
Faithful God. Do you understand? Sir. Of course. Pass it, go sit down. Tó máa fi sún wọn, tó máa fi àwọn lọ́fun.
Ìjọ tí ọba bàbá ò lè ṣe gbogbo fẹ́ sọ yìí o, àwọn tó bá tẹ̀lé bàbá lọ, tó bá ti ná possibility, tó bá lè mú ẹ̀rọ díẹ̀ lára Mohbad kọ́kọ́ mú jáde, ẹgbàgbé ẹ̀rọ díẹ̀ lára kọ́kọ́ mú jáde.
Wọn ò lè mẹ́rọ díẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ṣe hàn pé ibi tó wà, wọ́n máa ń supervise site ni. Wọn ò lè mú ẹran. Wọ́n ń ṣe é mọ̀ pé it's like they are watching everybody ṣọ́ra wọn náà ni. Everybody ṣọ́ra wọn náà ni wọn ò lè mú kankan. Government facilities ló wà, wọn ò lè mú kankan. Wọ́n ń ṣọ́ra wọn náà ni wọ́n máa ṣọ́ bàbá, of course.
Má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, let me just tell you. Ẹ bá rí táwọn nǹkan bá jáde, wọ́n bá rí. Òbí kan hospital tó ń gbé sí yẹn. Ẹ gbàgbé àwọn kan á wọ̀. Wọ́n lè ṣe kó tó máa jáde jáde náà. Ẹ tọ́ ìbò ìdílé. Ẹ gbàgbé sọ fún yín. Ìgbòho pẹ̀lú mo sọ fún yín, ṣe máa fún yín ní àwọn oríṣi. Ẹ bá lọ Google ẹ máa rí. Ní Ṣàgámù, ní Ṣìnà Hospital, ìgbà kan wọ́n ń gbá padà, àwọn tó máa ń gbé wá lọ gbá sí mọ́ṣúárì. Wọ́n ń gbá padà jáde, wọ́n ń gbẹ́sẹ̀ jáde, wọ́n ń gbé kan jáde, wọ́n ń gbé ìkú jáde, wọ́n ń tà fáwọn èèyàn. Àwọn gate man lásán. Òṣìṣẹ́ tí mo sọ fún yín. Àwọn gate man lásán. Wọ́n ń tà fún orí kan tó bá pàṣẹ bá lẹ fẹ́. Ìgbà tí kíní ẹ̀ tó spread. Àwọn ọkọ̀ ọlọ́pàá síbẹ̀ ni lọ́bẹ̀ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀mọ́lé àwọn mọ́tò expensive cars ọmọ park síwájú oṣù òun ṣe kíṣọ́ lọ sí ṣàgá ìgbà tí kìíní ìwà gbà tí kílẹ̀ tó ìfà làwọn èèyàn tó mọ̀ ní pé nǹkan tí wọ́n fi lówó lélẹ̀ àṣírí òde kò sí nǹkan tó ẹgbàgbé ẹ̀ ó lè jẹ́ kílẹ̀ lásán tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn ẹgbàgbé.
But Baba, it's not right that Baba goes around though. That's another criminal offense. I mean, that's a criminal act now. That is what we are fighting against. If Baba is engaging in that act now, that's bad. You cannot encourage him to do that though. Right. Clara fi ṣe tá bá gbà tá bá Clara fi ṣe.
Mo jẹ́ ẹ̀wò kékeré lásán ó kàn fi bíléèdì gé ẹran ara ẹ̀ lásán òṣìṣẹ́ tó máa ṣe.
Clara fi ṣe.
Ìyá mi kan máa kọ́kọ́ jáwé ẹbí ìyá Mohbad kan lákọ́ jáwé ìṣẹ́ tó máa fẹ́ fáwọn ọmọ àbò. Mi fúnra rẹ̀ ẹ̀gbẹ́ gbàgbé pé ọmọ máa sanwó ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó jáde báyìí.
Sherry, I understand what you're saying though, but we just have to just keep doing it this way because we just want to establish. The law needs to be amended. The reason why we are doing this shouting and asking the justice for a better Nigeria is that we want the law to be revised. We want the people at the top to change the way they handle things. That is why. And, they never, let me say this to you, they never need to be like this.
They will change. My brother.
No, they would. They know what. They already know these things too now. One more now, but the law does not recognize things like this. If anybody goes mad now, if anybody goes mad now, if the law will go on, it will go on. Because somebody go mad, government don't go mad does not mean that they should not find justice for Mohbad. But we want. Yeah. Okay. So, like I was saying. If you look at the concept at which Fadile interviewed and questioned Wunmi, faithful God, that place alone cannot be erased because it was not just David Fadile that questioned that character of Wunmi. Also, this David Awolola, that entertainment industry lawyer, also characteristically checked Wunmi's attitude and reactions to when the husband died. he was the one that first established that while they were passing the second injection, where was Wumi? And she said she was not there. She was in the kitchen cooking. And also Fadile came to establish the fact that, would you tell me that you are in the kitchen while you were passing injection to your husband, you leaving your husband with a total stranger, a nurse that has not treated her before? She now said that what I'm cooking is almost done. I mean, that is a point we need to hold. What you are cooking is almost done. When the nurse came in, why did you not turn off the stove? Why did you not turn off the gas? Why did you not turn off the food? And attend to the nurse and your husband? Why would you leave the husband? Also, they established that from the house to the hospital is 10 minutes. You have the grace of 10 minutes to take your husband. Then I asked her, why did you decide to call the nurse? She said, because to treat the wound. Then I asked her a question, that was it the one that asked you to call the nurse? She said, no. Because, then I asked her, who called the nurse? She said she was the one that called the nurse, right? At what point did you call the nurse? Because you want the nurse to treat the wound. Did I make a reference to when the police hit his head? Then they hit his head. Then said, was it the one that instructed anybody to call the nurse? He said no. Was it the police that took him to the hospital? He said no. So how did he get to the hospital? He went to the hospital by himself, right? That means at that point, he was able, mindfully okay to make decision on his own. Yes. But at the point you were making that decision to call the nurse, that means you have seen it that is not, it does not have mind of its own, because you were the one that called the nurse. It was not the one that called the nurse. At the point that you're calling the nurse, you have understand that it possibly is not feeling fine. He needs medical attention. That is why you call the nurse without his consent. And when the nurse came, the nurse started treating to him with you being part of the conversation. You also says that, oh, he's an usher patient. That means you are presently actively there. And at when you were treating him, he never rejected, he never countered the action of you bringing a nurse to the house. And it also, you took time to leave him again upstairs while you were looking for the ride, because she said, oh, when my husband was convulsing, that was when she went downstairs to go and look for a ride, and she knocked the door of the neighbor for 5 minutes, leaving him vulnerable with the nurse. According to her, she left him with the nurse while she and Adura went downstairs to go and look for a ride to get him to the hospital. He did not send OG, and then asked who were in the house, because Adura said that OG was in the house and one Sultan was in the house at the time they were looking for ride. So you not call OG, you did not call Sultan to go and look for ride. It was you with a baby that left the house to go and look for ride, while OG and the Sultan are still in the house. So imagine, that is how they are. Okay, now, if you now say that she does not catch a case, how will she not catch a case in that angle? How will she not catch a case? She said when they were injecting the husband stood up to go to the bathroom and peed. When he threw up, he peed. Adura said the husband was rolling on the floor, and he was puking. He was vomiting. Puking means vomiting. He was vomiting on the floor while rolling on the floor. They asked him, what do you mean by rolling on the floor? So those angles there, the judge cannot take that out of the context. Those are a very important action that needs to be taken.
You know, why I asked for Farano that time. The reason I asked for Farano that time is one of the things why you're saying what you're saying now. That which way the judge is going to go now? Is it the way of the pathology or the way of the nurse?
No, the judge is not going to go with pathology, because the pathology has not established anything.
You should understand. So, and this is the same judge who has been giving us hope that we're waiting for the pathology to come and read what they have to say.
Yeah, because that is what the law says, though. Faithful, that's what the law says.
So you see where the contradiction is coming from. Because how the case wants to go. If you go the way of the nurse, we will go to jail definitely for negligence.
No, we are not going through the case of nurse. You understand? Because even
you have to bring the nurse. That's why Paparano said the nurse must be brought to court. There's no way he will conclude this case without bringing the nurse.
Right.
So if you are bringing the nurse, definitely the nurse must involve Wumi. She has already.
Of course, yeah. Of course.
She's the one that called the nurse. You call
right.
the nurse says she's coming. You see, we only area where I actually blame the Baba lawyer and every other lawyer in that court who examine Wumi is the area of embalmment. None of you made mention of embalmment for the whole CTC story. Do you understand me?
No. It was questioned. Adra answered.
No,
Adra answered that part.
I'm talking about the wife.
No. She was not questioned about the. See, let me tell you something. When the story started.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Right? It's like this. After this guy was dead, they asked her the question of going back home. Right? You remember?
Yeah. Yeah, they asked her how did she she said she did not know. She took a second Uber.
Lawyer to continue to ask her, okay, when you got home, what happened to the body? Who do now? Because everybody knew it was embalmed. The lawyer, Papa lawyer, knew it was embalmed. Why do you guys dodge it without putting it to the wife? Straight away.
There are some things here. Don't come home.
Were you in the house? Yes or no? Were you there when your husband was embalmed? Yes or no?
Yes or no?
So this question, there's no way we can.
Very essential. She cannot do it because she was in the house.
Yes, she was in the house.
Very essential question.
Already you say you have gone home.
And the people were coming.
You lose your mind. You don't know how you got home. Very good.
Yeah.
Did you lose your mind also? When he was
she said she lost her mind. Yeah, she said she lost her mind.
That's what I'm saying, because if they would have put that question to her right there, she would have been in the police net by now with Kadura for compromise, because already both of them will have been involved in embalmment. Yes, we cannot do the embalmment. You are the wife. You have already acknowledged that you went back home, right? Not that they took you to that house. Not that they took me because I was
to an hotel. They didn't take me anywhere else. You took Uber. Even you went Uber home. And on your way home, they asked you.
Where they carry the body go. It's none of your business. You went and you say it was the home. Fine.
That took the dead body home.
That is why I even suspected Papa lawyer. I would go well. Why would you ask that? What by your counsel talk is a vital question.
But I know, faithful God, let me tell you something. This is something about legal standing here. When you're in that court here, I will see it better. I will have asked that question, but he might not have noted that aspect. The time he remember to ask that, faithful God, wait. I'm sorry, let me finish.
I'm coming. I don't want you to feel bad. Sorry, bro. See, every lawyer, before you go to court, you must have prepared your book. The book is
line of questioning. Yes.
Yes, God bless you, brother. There is no way you will not be consulting your book. If you go, okay, if I ask you, Bayo, where did you go to? 2 questions, Bayo is going to answer me. He said that he goes to buy food or he goes to buy fuel. If he said he goes to buy food, what is the next question I need to ask Bayo?
What kind of food? What kind of food did you buy? Where did you buy the food?
Do you understand me? So you have your book prepared. You won't say you forget that line of thought that you won't ask that. Come on now.
Court.
You do the answer. You check the question. You want to cross-examine a witness. You get your line of question intact. When you get there, there's no distraction because you know where you want to nail this stuff. Papa, I know you are disturbing us. Papa,
if you know what you want to talk about, moot.
I mean, they do PG.
They like you. Thank to God. But you know, the question was revisited with Adura.
Yes.
And Adura said that when they got home, it was Darosha that did the embalmment. And they now asked, why did they not ask? When you are doing when you are performing this drama, that was the language you used. When you are performing this drama, was the wife present? He said yes.
Okay. So he has already indicted a movie already.
That's what I'm telling you. That the first instance they did not indict Wumi, but the second instance, Adura indicted Wumi. But it is not left for two of them to defend themselves. Oh, I was upstairs. I didn't even know. Or maybe, you know. When they got to the station, he indicted Adura. When the Adura wanted to write the statement, Adura indicted Wumi. You can see the drama. You can see the drama. It was not. Darosha did not indict Wumi. It was Adura that indicted Wumi.
Bayo, please, 1 second. You see this big Cersei? She came up here yesterday to change some narrative. She told us yesterday that the TTC we have